So, pinag-usapan natin ang tungkol sa sampling, techniques, and also now we're going to look into the two terms, random selection and random assignment. So, again, remember, itong random selection tsaka random assignment, magkaiba. Pero parehong may salitang random, kaya nakakalito, no? First, tignan natin yung random selection. Pag sinabing random selection, ito ay tungkol sa kung paano mo pinili ang participants. From the population, paano sila napunta sa sample. Kapag random selection, ibig sabihin everybody has an equal chance. Parang raffle draw. So, ibig sabihin tumataas yung generalizability. Kumbaga, hindi lang ito applied dito sa pinag-aaralan natin, pwedeng apply din to sa iba. So, nag-i-increase ang external validity. Nag-i-increase ang generalization, no, capability ng findings mo. So again, mas may chance na mag-generalize kapag ikaw ay gumawa ng random selection. Ngayon, kumbaga, ang tanong natin dito is applicable ba itong findings ninyo sa ibang students? Applicable po. Bakit? Kasi random selection kami. Beyond ACC ba ito? Opo. Kasi yung selection po namin ay ginawa naming random. So, meron pong possibility ng generalization. So, yun yung term na random selection. Pag sinabi mo naman, uy, nagbigay kami ng random assignment, iba to. Hindi na ito tungkol sa pagpili or selection ng participants. Ngayon ang tanong, sino ang mapupunta sa control group, sino ang mapupunta sa experimental group. So pag sinabing random assignment, tinitingnan natin, effective ba mag-aral ng 2 hours? Yung isang grupo mag-aaral ng 2 hours, yung isang grupo hindi mag-aaral ng 2 hours. Yung isang grupo makaka-receive ng audio recording, yung isang grupo walang audio recording. So yung nakaka-receive ng audio recording, yun yung experimental group. Yung hindi nakaka-receive, yun ang control group. Yung hindi nakaka-receive ng gamot, yun ang control group. Yung nakaka-receive ng gamot, yun ang experimental group. So kapag random assignment tayo, mas tumataas ang internal validity. Meaning, mas confident ako na ang difference ng outcome ko ay dahil sa minanipulate ko yung variable. Minanipulate ko yung pagtulog, yung isa natulog, yung isa hindi natulog. Minanipulate ko yung gamot, yung isa malang gamot, yung isa ay may gamot. So remember, random assignment, this is more concerned with causal inference. So halimbawa, may 60 students ka na. Random selection ba ang ginawa mo? Yan. May 60 students ka, random selection ba? Everybody has an equal chance? Naku, kung hindi, sabi mo lang, o kung sino lang ang nandyan, no? Convenience lang ginamit mo. Pero inside the experiment, kapag ikaw naman ay nag-random assignment, ito naman yung control at experimental group. So again, remember, kapag nagra-random assignment tayo sa kung sino ang nasa control tsaka experimental group, yan yung internal validity, no? Yan ay strong. 'Pag external validity naman, iba naman yon, no? Yun naman ay nag-i-improve through random selection. So again, random selection is asking, pwede bang i-generalize yung results ng study ninyo? Tapos ito namang random assignment, ang tinatanong naman ito, did variable X cause variable Y? Yan. So again, randomization is a very important term. So random selection, random assignment, we have to know the distinction between the two. And so once more, kung may lalabas sa exam na mahalaga, ito yung key distinction. So tatandaan nyo, pag random selection, ito ay tumutulong para mas maging generalizable, no? Para may external validity ang inyong findings. Pero pag random assignment, ibig sabihin yan, pag kayo nag-random assignment kung sino ang pupunta sa treatment tsaka control group or treatment or experimental group, no? And the control group, you're looking for causal inference. Let's now look at the question, random selection versus assignment, MCQ. Random assignment strengthens what? So kapag ikaw, random ang assignment mo kung sino ang nandun sa hindi makaka-receive ng treatment, random din ang assignment sa makaka-receive ng treatment, ano ang ini-strengthen nito? So as what we have learned, it strengthens the internal validity, yung cause and effect. Now let's look into the second question. Random selection improves what? Pag random ang selection mo, ano ang nag-i-improve sa random selection? Nag-i-improve na yung findings mo, yung results mo, hindi lang applied doon sa pinag-aralan mo na respondents. Pwede itong applicable sa iba. So nag-i-increase ang external validity, so nagkakaroon ng probability of generalization. Next one. So again, random selection versus random assignment pa rin. If groups are equivalent at baseline, this reflects what? Kumbaga, everybody has an equal chance. The answer is, of course, letter B, random assignment. So now let's go to the next part.